Hey everybody, thanks for joining me at Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines. This is a video journal of me making changes in order to achieve a goal, and that goal is to move to the Philippines. I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been supportive of me, all my coworkers, all my guys at work. When you guys give me pickups and, pull-ups, you have no idea how much that means to me. I can't tell you how much it means to me. All the positive feedback I've gotten from my coworkers, it means a lot. Um, Especially the guys who have said, I've helped motivate them to start working out again. Another one of my coworkers said he started biking, and that that makes me feel great. It really does. It boosts just everything about myself, and I want to say thanks because I need those boosts. I don't want to sound selfish, but I need those boosts, and I really appreciate it to the guys who have told me that I've helped impact them, even if it's a little bit. I really appreciate it, and everybody else who has you know who's been supportive of me. It's great. I really appreciate it, fellas. It's so much appreciated. You guys really have no idea. And again, this week, some good wins. I biked 90 miles to work this week, back and forth. It's closer to 91, but it's a little over 91. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it 90. Nice round number. But 90 miles this week. Also, today's Saturday, October 1st. Tomorrow on Sunday will be 3 weeks of no drinking, no alcohol. I was kind of crappy with my diet. Ate off the lunch truck at work every day this week, and it's not good. I know it's not good. I know it's holding me back, and that's why I'm glad to say that as of today, October 1st, I am starting the Spartan Challenge. I came across this channel called Tribe of Men. He's actually based here in Arizona. He's in the Phoenix area, and I don't know if he came up with this challenge or not, but I discovered it from seeing his videos. Tribe of Men and the 6 month monk mode Spartan challenge. So for the next 6 months, I'm gonna take part in this challenge. I'm gonna do everything I can possible to make sure I adhere to all the tenets um, required in this challenge. And so I'll start by going over the 6 tenets. Uh, Number one is read one book a month. I've been wanting to do that. So it's kind of great that it's included in this challenge. He says, we need to elevate ourselves mentally, spiritually, and physically, and that's what I intend to do. So my first book that I'm going to read is it's a book by Andrew Womack. He's a preacher, evangelist. He's in Colorado. He comes to Phoenix every year. I've seen him. I met him, and that was a great honor. He's a very wise man as well, and strong man of God. Definitely, I trust his teachings. Absolutely, I trust his teachings. So what he did, my first book is going to be this book, Proverbs, a timeless wisdom for a life of blessing. And so this is a commentary and a breakdown of every proverb. Pretty thick. I'm going to read this as my first book, and I also have several other books that I've acquired since becoming Christian, being born again, that I've always intended to read, never did it. Because why? Because I was watching TV, drinking beer. But also, I threw away my TV probably about 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago maybe. I haven't gotten into any reading, but I'm glad I came across this challenge to push me to read. So this will be my first book, Proverbs, Timeless Wisdom for a Life of Blessing by Andrew Womack. So that'll be my first book, and I have several others that I want to read. Number two is physicality. He says to employ multiple disciplines into physical exercise. So I've already been biking. I can tell I'm losing weight. I can tell I'm getting a little stronger. My legs are getting stronger. I'm able to push through, certain difficulties going up the little hills and things like that. Arizona's mostly flat. My route is mostly flat. But, when I go over the canal, there's a little hill, and, I push myself extra hard going up that little hill. But, it's a little hill, but whatever. I also try to not drop down gears. On my route. I try to stay at least in I guess it would be fifth gear or whatever, and try to go up to six, but try not to ever go down to four. So, and I'm getting stronger. I can tell my average miles per hour on my Google Fit app that I check is increasing, incremental, but it's an increase, and I'm good with that. Uh, the first aspect is the biking. The second will be my workouts. I'm doing workouts, not as intense as I probably should. The bike rides back and forth to work do drain me a little bit, so I'm kind of slacking on my workouts, but not anymore. I'm taking this challenge very seriously, and there's no excuses. I'm doing it. Monday through Friday, I'm going to come up with workout routine that I can adhere to. That's difficult, and today I plan on making a daily schedule for my workouts. Also, too, since Tribe of Men is based in Arizona, uh, you know, I guess he talks about maybe getting group hikes together or something. I'm definitely willing and wanting to take part in that. And also, too, I'm gonna crank up my dog walks. He's a pretty good boy. Hump Bronco. He's a pretty good boy, and since summer's pretty hot here in Arizona, now that it's cooling down during the summer, I can't really walk him a lot, but I definitely want to crank up his walks, and it helps me too. And he's a good boy, so plus it keeps him from chewing up stuff and everything. So those will be the increases in my physical activity. The number three is no fat, except for every 2 weeks, using imagination only. I don't want to get too involved with that because of my family in the Philippines, could be watching this, but hey, we're guys. So no fat, except for every 2 weeks for 6 months. All right. And number four is an aspect that I never really considered, but I can see the value in it. Definitely see the value in it. It's daily meditation and daily journaling. Um, Meditation, I've done it in the past a few times, and there was one time when I was in my early 20s where I got into a really deep meditation state where my body was completely relaxed, but at the same time I had control over everything. Like, it was weird, but it was cool. It was really cool. So, I know meditation does take a lot of practice to get into that state, and so I'll work on that. Also, the journaling. I've heard people, writing letters but not sending them, but getting those thoughts out of your head uh, uh, so you don't really think about them all the time. Just getting those thoughts, so you don't dwell on anything negative, and that's what I really want to do. I do have a journal. Um, it was a journal that my ex-wife had got for me when I got born again, when I got saved and accepted Jesus as my Savior. And it's cool. The cover says it's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and plans to give you a hope and future. So I'll definitely be employing this. I'm definitely excited about that. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a good way for me to get the negative thoughts out of my head, because I have a lot of them. I beat myself up constantly. I dwell on my past a lot. I dwell on a lot of negative things, and I want to get those thoughts out, and it's good to just get them out. So I think that'll be really beneficial, the journaling. And also, Bo is his name, I think, from Tribe of Men. He says, good thoughts lead to good habits that lead to good outcomes. And that only makes sense. That just totally makes sense. And, I want to get the negative out of my head, and I want to dwell on the good. I want to dwell on the positive. I want to dwell on the challenges that I've kind of taken on myself. I don't want to say I've lived a soft life, but I think I've kind of actually, in a lot of ways, lived a more stricken life than a lot of people I know. I don't know anybody who's really lived a life like I have. Not saying that there's not people out there, but I've definitely come up with some obstacles in my life. And also a part of the daily meditation and journaling, I do have this daily moments of strength, inspiration for men. It's biblically based with scripture, and it's just good lessons about being a strong man. Not saying I'm a weak man. I'm just lost in a way, but I'm found now. That started with my salvation, and just trying to recognizing the flaws that I have, and wanting to set myself on a straight path. I want to do good. I want to be a positive force for others. I want to help my community in ways I can. I want to stand up for the things that I believe and stand against what I feel is wrong or corrupt or evil in this world. And I'm no way am I perfect, but you know, I, I want to try. And I do have a strong moral code from what I think, and I want to stand up against all the social issues that are going on in this country. If there's something I can do, I'm down because I think we do need to fight. I think conservatives need to fight against the craziness and the liberal agenda that's going on in this country right now. I don't think having us head anywhere in a positive way. I see only destruction ahead. And also, so the fifth element is no video games, no alcohol, no drugs. I already don't play video games. No alcohol. Tomorrow on Sunday will be 3 weeks. So as of today, October 1st, I'm 20 days no alcohol and no drugs. I'm giving up 420 today. That's over with as October 1st. This is my first day of the Spartan challenge, and I've been wanting to quit that. I know it only holds me back. It clouds my mind. It steals my motivation, and there's so much other things that I can do besides you know 420. So I that's only a beneficial outcome or a beneficial aspect of this. You know, coming across this challenge where the challenge is to do things that I've already been wanting to do. And I've discovered a community that is, you know, directly supporting men like me, other guys who want to do this challenge. There's a Discord there's a Tribe of Men Discord server. I've already joined it this morning. Just kind of checked it out, fumbled around a little bit, but everything's cool. And just reading over some of the chats and everything like that. And I introduced myself. I haven't checked yet to see if anybody replied or anything, but I think that's a great uh, tool to help me succeed, and I think it will. Also, and then the last element is no junk food, no processed food, and meat only. Or, well, he said meat, fruits, and vegetables only. And I think that'll be the most difficult part of this challenge for me. Um, I'm really gonna have to make sure I cook dinner every night and not eat off the lunch truck or stop at gas stations and eat stupid junk food or whatever vending machines. So I can do that. I've been eating just a lot of meat anyway in general lately. Not really. I'm not even really cooking rice. And for Asians, rice is life. So that's kind of hard, but you know I I can do it, and I need to do it, and I want to do it, and that's part of this challenge. So I'm going to adhere to it. So yeah, Tribe of Men and the Spartan Challenge. I'm really excited about this. I would like to collaborate with Bo maybe one day. I want to let him know that I'm here in Arizona here with you, And if you need assistance in any way, organizing events, reaching out to people, lifting things or whatever, I don't know, or just new ideas to get the this community together. I want to let you know I'm there for you. Definitely would love to be an active member of this community and help in any way I can. If guys need something welded, I can take it to work and weld it for you, uh, or stuff like that. So that's as what I can offer now. Also just a listening ear. I know I've needed people just to listen before, and sometimes it's hard, especially a guy in my situation where I don't have anybody to talk to really. When I get the chance to talk to someone, I unload on them. Not like in an egg, but I unload on them, and I think they're taken back, like, whoa, dude, you're coming off a little heavy right now, and I don't mean to. It's just I don't have anybody to talk to, so when I have a chance to talk to someone, I let it out, all the stuff that I've been thinking about that I've wanted to talk to somebody about, and whether it's just about politics or workouts or things that I've learned or anything. So I will definitely would like to help out with any community members in any way possible. Also, too, to kick off this Spartan challenge, I'm doing a 24-hour fast today. Actually, so what my plan is, what was or is currently is to start it at 6 o'clock this morning and take it to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning before I eat any food. But I haven't eaten since the last time I ate was 6 o'clock last night. So by 6 o'clock tomorrow, it'll essentially be a 36-hour fast. And I do want to do a video on fasting. I have experience with fasting. I've done a few 3-day water only fasts. Some were successful, others were not. And I want to tell you about the ones that were not successful and the processes of fasting, how it not only affects your body, but it affects your spirituality and your mentality. You know, if you have addictions, if you have, you know, anger issues or anything like that, just like when you're fasting for your body, when you fast, you want to drink a lot of water so you can expel all the toxins out of your body, through your urine. When you fast, it also affects your spirituality and any other type of or any type of other issues that you have. So, if with me, I had some anger issues, and I still, in a way, kind of do. Hate to say it, but I'm a little bit bitter about my life and some of the things that have happened to me. And you know, everybody has issues or whatever, but my issue is that I dwell on them. And when you're fasting, all those toxins, mental toxins, spiritual toxins, and physical toxins are released from your body, and it comes to the surface. And so, like, if you have addictions and you're fasting, that addiction is going to just creep up on you and want to claw at you and want you to succumb to it. And if you can get past the point to where you complete your fast, those addictions subside. At least that's what I understand, and that's been my experience. So yes, 24-hour fast, water only, as of 6 o'clock. I drank coffee this morning, but I'm okay with that. And also another thing, I know I'm not supposed to say, hey, announce it to the world that I'm fasting, but I do want to put it out here on my channel because it helps. Putting this stuff on my channel helps. Like when I uploaded the video of no alcohol, I'm quitting alcohol. I've had some cravings, but just the fact that I put it out there to the world, through my channel, that I'm not drinking anymore, it's really helped a lot. Like I have no desire to drink. I'm not saying I had those cravings a few times, but I'm really it's good. Like I'm good. I don't want alcohol anymore. And a lot of it goes to the accountability factor that I mentioned on my introduction video, how, I want to put this out here to you guys to hold myself responsible because I don't ever want to upload a video saying, hey guys, yeah, I drank last night. I messed up. I threw away X amount of months or X amount of years of sobriety. out the window with having a drink. So I don't want to do that. Um, so I do want to say that I'm fasting today to make sure I adhere to my fast and to make sure I adhere to the timeline designated, and also to do a couple other things. I haven't read my Bible in a while. It said that you shouldn't really ever go more than 2 days without reading the Word, and I totally believe that. So after I upload this video, I'm starting around 9 o'clock. I'm reaching 9 o'clock now, close to it, but I'm going to spend from 9 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock this evening reading the Word, just reading the Word. I'm going to start in the Gospel of John and then go to Acts and read the Paul's epistles and the rest of the books all the way to Revelation. And if I finish all that before six o'clock this evening, I'm going to start with Matthew and go back and read all the Gospels. Because I've read the Gospels so many times. John is my favorite Gospel, and I kind of want to start with that. And then plus the book of Acts is my favorite book of the Bible completely. And so I really enjoy reading the Book of Acts. So I want to get to that without actually without actually going through all the Gospels first. And also while reading and spending time in the Word and praying today, and I'm devoting this fast to God. Also, too, on every chapter I read, I'm going to do 20 push-ups. So from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I'm going to read the Word, and every time I complete a chapter, 20 push-ups, and I'm going to see how many push-ups I can do today. And that's all part of it. There's nothing wrong with exercising while you're fasting, dedicating time to your God, and reaping the health benefits of it as well. It's great. And again, like I said, I am gonna do an upload on fasting and tell you about the experiences I've had with it, and let you know about all the benefits. So, Spartan Challenge Day 1, October 1st, 2022. I'm going to adhere to all these and see where this can take me to. I'm all about leveling up right now. I'm all about strength of men right now. I'm all about, standing up and fighting against, the agenda that's being purported on America today. Because not all of us want to wear lipstick and wigs and dresses. I don't, and I'm going to stand up against it. And I know that leveling up in every aspect of my life is going to be part of it. And then ultimately making it to the Philippines, where I can start my family, meet a beautiful Filipina, have kids, and have a family, and you know fulfill what I feel is like my biological role on this planet, and why God created us. God created us to procreate and to teach and benefit others, and that's what I'm all about right now. Also, too, I'm going to work on my swearing. I'm really going to try to eliminate my cussing. I went well over a year without really cussing or saying anything, any type of vulgar or profanity. So I think I can do it again. It's kind of hard when you're working in a shop around guys, and you hear a lot of it, and just it happens. But I definitely want to work on that, and just continue to level up. Spartan Challenge Day 1, I'm excited. Shout out to Tribe of Men. I hope we can get together one day. And like I said, I'm definitely willing to, put time and effort into helping the Tribe of Men community grow, and you know, see what part I can play in help bringing up other guys, bringing up other men, the young guys. They may not look up to me because I kind of, not the brightest guy in the world, and I've, messed up my life. But at the same time, it can be, part of this channel is a documentary of a guy who messed up, pulled himself up out of the ditch and out of the hole, and became something. Whether it's just a father and a family man in the Philippines helping my community, or to having an impact here in this community in Arizona, my neighborhood, and with Tribe of Men. I would really like to be involved and help out in any way. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Thanks everybody again for the help and the inspiration and the motivation you guys have given me. Because when you guys tell me that I've helped you, that motivates me to do more. that motivates me to push harder and to do something like this Spartan challenge. To read a book, to break barriers, and that's what I want to do. Thank you again for stopping by. Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines. Thank you very much.